Hello, everybody. This is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2000 movie Life Size. So, this is a Disney TV movie. I don't think it was a Disney Channel movie. I think it was one of their TV movies that originally aired on ABC. Because back in those days, they had original movies air on ABC. And this one stars Lindsay Lohan and Tyra Banks, and in this movie, Lindsay Lohan's character Casey has recently lost her mom and is trying to bring her mom back to life with a spell book that she got at this bookstore. And instead of bringing her mom back, she accidentally brings her new doll to life that her dad's girlfriend got her for her birthday, and it of course turns her world upside down as the doll becomes a part of her and her dad's life and everything. And her dad doesn't know that she's a doll throughout most of the movie and everything. She's trying to figure out a way to show him that she's the doll and everything, and figure out how to reverse the spell and get her turn her back into a doll. This movie was pretty fun. I've always somewhat liked this movie, but I had never seen it all the way through till tonight. The last time I watched it, I had fallen asleep during the middle of it. I had seen the beginning of it and the end of it, so I'm counting this as a first time watch since it's the first time I've seen it all the way through. But I enjoyed Life Size. I thought it was a lot better than I remembered as a kid. And as a kid, I was kind of disappointed, but that's because I missed most of the movie. And I never went back to rewatch it. But it's a really entertaining movie. Tyra Banks is really great as Eve. I'm not the hugest Tyra Banks fan. I don't have anything against her or anything. I just don't really watch a lot of her stuff and everything. But I loved her in this movie. I thought she was great in here. I actually forgot how good she was. She really does bring the personality of a doll come to life and everything. And you could tell her doll is kind of like inspired by the Barbie doll brand and stuff. And Lindsay Lohan is really great in here as Casey. I think her performance is one of her best early performances as a child actress. She was just really good in this movie, just as good as she was in The Parent Trap and everything. She's really good in this movie, and it really showed her potential and everything at that time. She's just a really good kid actress in a TV movie that felt like she was she deserved even more in at that time, because like she wasn't really famous yet and everything, but she was great in this movie, and I really enjoyed her in here. And the story itself is okay. It's kind of cliched. You kind of know where things are going to go, and it's pretty predictable. It's not like anything super special or anything we haven't seen before. We've seen movies like this where kids stuff comes to life and everything. It's not necessarily a new movie or anything, but it's an entertaining one. I had a lot of fun with it. It reminded me a lot of the movie Mannequin, except a more family-friendly version of it and everything. But it's still a really entertaining story, and it works because of the cast, and it does have a lot of heart and some really good emotional moments too. I forgot how emotional this movie was at times and everything. And of course, as a kid, I couldn't really relate to Casey and everything, but after losing my mom a few years ago, I can I could relate to her a little bit more watching it this time, if that makes sense. But yeah, this movie it's definitely worth watching and everything. If you're a fan of Lindsay Lohan, especially her younger days, and you haven't seen some of her older movies that she did between Parent Trap and Freaky Friday, I definitely would recommend this one, because this one's pretty decent and everything. It's one that I didn't watch all the time as a kid and everything. Like I said, I watched it that one time, and I didn't even watch it all the way through and everything. And I had a lot of things going on in my life when I watched that one too. My grandma had just died and stuff, so I wasn't really interested in watching movies either. And that's one of the reasons I never really wanted to revisit this one, is for a long time is because of that reason and everything. But I'm glad I finally did, because this movie is really entertaining and pretty good. It's not a super great movie, but it's good enough and everything. It is really corny and it has some really cheesy dialogue and stuff, but being a Disney TV movie, what do you expect? But for everything that it is, it's a pretty good movie, and it's worth watching every now and then. So I'd say I'd give Life Size a 7 out of 10. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.